Hey YouTube, this is a very serious video blog about a person claiming that they're a victim of harassment and that they're a victim of their family ganging up on them and everything else. But there's a little twist here. The victim actually is the abuser, is actually the instigator, is actually the one that is the manipulator, the one that has told so many lies through the years that they actually believe their own lies. They believe their lies to be factual, and if anybody in their family or any of their close friends tries to tell the truth, then this person will go and say that the person is lying when they are not. With that being said, this all brings up a very hard subject for me. Okay, my mother really was never around when I was a child. And, I just didn't understand why. Because I wanted her around, but she didn't want to be around me. That was an unanswered question for my entire 35 years of life that was answered yesterday on Facebook, nonetheless. Posted publicly for everybody to see it, my mother proceeds to tell me that she's leaving Facebook and that she never wanted me to begin with. That I was basically a mistake that was never supposed to be born. There's been so many stories that were told to me. One of the stories that sticks out is I was told that my dad wanted her to have an abortion and she wouldn't do it because she said it would be killing a baby, killing a life. But then I heard the twisted version, which was she didn't want me, but she ended up having me because my heart was beating and it was too late to abort me. She has claimed so many different things. I really don't know what is true and what is not, and I'm not going to get into every single story or lie that she's ever told because it would just get confusing, and then probably you guys would ask me, like, what did she mean by that? And honestly, I don't even know my own mother because of the way she has chosen to live her life. She's almost 60 years old, and I don't know a single factual thing about my mom. Which I know a lot of you are going to say that's pretty sad, considering. Because normally when people have children, they have a bond with their kids. Well, I didn't break that bond. My mother did. And yes, it's a very hard thing for me to come to grips with. And I'm doing the best I can since yesterday to handle this situation. The only thing I'm going to ask of my friends, subscribers, and all that is that if you believe in God or a higher power, if it's not too much time, and if you're free to do so, please say a prayer for me. That's all I'm asking for. I am not trying to sound like a victim here either. I'm only expressing my feelings and telling you guys some of the circumstances behind what led up to this. I'm lucky today because I have a loving man in my life. And, he's there when I need him. And he holds me, wipes my tears, and tells me it's going to be okay. I really don't want to think about what I would do if I didn't have him around. Because he is such a blessing from God. Because he is helping me through some of the darkest things that I would not be able to do or deal with by myself. It's a very hard thing to handle. And I don't know. I just don't understand, why people are the way they are. But it is what it is, I guess. One final thought before I go. This is not going to be a very extendedly long video. If you guys would like more of my story and to hear exactly my growing up, like my childhood and such, comment below and I'll think about doing a video. It all depends on what reaction I get, because I don't want nothing negative. Please. I'm not seeking negative attention. I'm not seeking somebody to say that I'm a victim. Like I said before, I'm just venting and explaining some of the things that led up to what happened yesterday. So, well, like I was going to say, anyone that's experienced this, you're not alone. I'm part of that, percentile to where I was born with parents that didn't want me. The only parents I ever knew were my grandparents, and they've been deceased for the last, going to be 5 years now. They died when I was 30, and I'm 35 now. So it's been very hard on me not having them around, because they were ultimately the biggest support system I had. And I've had to learn to live these last 5 years without them around. It was hard at first, but it got easier. And it doesn't take the pain away or the loss of somebody you love, but you learn to live with it. For those of you that don't have anyone or didn't have anybody because your parents didn't want you and you grew up basically in the system, and you might feel upset about it still and trying to handle it and trying to cope with it, I just want to let you know that you can contact me anytime you wish on my Kick Messenger, which I'll leave my username in the description box. And if you need to vent and you want to talk, you can hit me up there. I'd be willing to listen to anything you have to say. Because you know what? Support is the best thing when you're handling something that emotionally just feels like it's going to destroy you. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to burp. Anyway, I think I'm going to go for now. And there might be a part 2 to this that's a whole lot longer. Like I said, depending on what responses I get and everything else. If you just found my channel through this video, please subscribe if you wish. Like if you wish. Comment if you wish. And I can't stress enough, please, no negative comments. That's all I ask. Anyway, I'll talk to you all soon. If you do have your parents in your life, you're not promised tomorrow with them. Please go see them or call them and tell them that you love them. Till then, celebrate life, y'all, and enjoy it. Bye-bye.